This is Primetime Sports, WGNS Murfreesboro, on FM 101.9 and AM 1450 Murfreesboro, FM 100.5 Smyrna, streaming worldwide on WGNSSports.com, and always at the game. The game.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Since 1947, WGNS has been proud to bring you coverage of Rutherford County high school sports.
Lady Bulldogs are state champions in 2013.
Riverdale wins this one, and they're the state champions, back-to-back championships, and listen to this crowd.
WGNS Primetime Sports is proud to bring you tonight's featured game on State Farm Prep Sports.
In double overtime in a Rutherford County classic, the Blackman Lady Blaze go back-to-back. We may never see this again. What a game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss! The Siegel Stars are the state champions in baseball. What an inning. He struck out the side. Can you believe that?
TAB Award-winning veteran broadcasters Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and the Primetime Sports team are standing by to take you to the game.
And the Middle Tennessee Christian School Cougars are state champions here in 2023.
He's got it. And Eagle has won a state championship in baseball, and they did it really convincingly.
The Oakland Patriots have won back-to-back-to-back state titles. Their 7th state championship.
Now, let's get to tonight's prep game on News Radio WGNS.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Ken Nolan Stadium. It's Siegel High School tonight, Siegel and Shelbyville, as we kick off the high school football season here on State Farm Prep Sports. It's the shortened edition of the Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day here on Primetime Sports. The law offices of John Day have helped thousands of people get legal help when they've needed it the most. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. John, not a whole lot to say about the county roundup tonight because it's just this game and Eagleville and PCA playing tonight.
Right, and light schedule tonight, but we'll get at it big time tomorrow.
Certainly will do that, and each and every broadcast will have the Rick's Barbecue County Roundup, so don't forget that, and don't forget them the next time you need quality, fresh, never frozen meats that they smoke the old-fashioned way using real hickory wood on specially designed pits to give your pork, beef, and chicken the best flavor. That's Rick's Barbecue.
They got wings now, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Warrior Drive, just off of South Church Street. Well, one thing about it, it is the opening game of the regular season. It is a Thursday night, so there are a lot of new things, a lot of different things. It's the first go-around, but it's probably the best weather we've had in terms of temperatures for an opening weekend. So let's get a check of the forecast right now, 84 degrees. And we get your Rutherford weather forecast with meteorologist Ray Miller, who's got a look at this from Fans Heating and Air.
Thanks, Brian. A good night for football. Warm and a little humid, but otherwise not bad. Temperatures in the mid-80s at kickoff, dropping down into the mid-70s by the end of the game. Winds will be light throughout the evening out of the east at around 5 miles an hour. No precipitation and just a few passing clouds from time to time. That's your forecast, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, your heating and air experts since 1966, delivering the finest HVAC products and services at affordable prices. From the Rutherford Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ray Miller.
Thank you very much, Ray. And now, as we do our shortened pregame show here, time to talk about some of the players.
Time now for your players to watch, brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, along with JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
John, we're going to see a new quarterback for the Siegel Stars, of course, this year. And Thomas Santel was injured last year. They still made the playoffs. And I know that Siegel this year is hoping to make another playoff run for back-to-back years.
Yeah, I think they're solid around all the other areas in terms of, but it's a kind of a question mark at quarterback a little bit.
Tristan Thornton is a 6', 173-pound junior. And also Justin Remkus, 6'1", 167-pound junior. So we'll see. Maybe they do some interchanging. I'm not sure how they're going to do that, but we'll find out in a few.
And it kind of bodes well having a little depth there, you know, in case that same similar thing happens. Hopefully it doesn't, like it did last year.
Got Braylon Albia, Jennifer Corey, Michael Simmons, and Matthew Rice in the backfield. and Kevin Inslee, Drew Hostetler, William Santel, Matthew Rice as wide receivers. And Harrison Zolt will be your kicker. That's just a few of the Siegel players. And we're going to take a quick break here for the national anthem. Actually, let me just keep it here for just a second. For the Shelbyville Golden Eagles, Stephen Bobo is a sophomore. He has overtaken senior Mason Shavers at quarterback, but has a heck of an arm, is a left-handed pitcher and likely going to be a baseball draftee. Robert Bailey and Nate Zimmerman in the backfield, and William Bobo, Shavers, Maddox Wright, and LeBron Ransom as wide receivers for Shelbyville. All right. Well, that is a quick look at your players to watch. They're brought to you by our friends at Fans Heating and Air, along with JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, and Winners Trophies. A timeout will return here to Siegel after the national anthem. We'll have kickoff coming up next.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
Fast response if the power goes out.
An app that keeps me informed. Tips to lower my monthly bill.
Communication on things that matter to me.
Done, 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 done.
I want to know everything.
Everything? Well, young lady, let me show you the MyMTE app. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the Law Offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
We are back here, and our coverage is brought to you by Toots Good Food and Fun, Bud's Tire, along with Wilson Bank and Trust. Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. We'll be just a couple of minutes after 7 o'clock getting started here, so kind of rush to get through some of those players to watch. Let's go ahead and maybe take our time through those here for just a second.
Time now for your players to watch. Brought to you by Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, along with JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates.
So we've got several of these youngsters here who are seniors for the Siegel Stars. You got Matthew Rice, who's going to give the Stars some good time here, as well as Kevin Inslee, and pretty good junior class. I know John, Coach Adam Renshaw was pretty excited about his sophomore and junior class, so hopefully they'll be able to do some big things here starting this year.
Well, Coach has done a good job of getting people to come out, and he's got bigger numbers than he's had because it was a struggle early when he first started, and he's made these kids believe in themselves, and you know, the only thing missing is a big playoff run, and hopefully he can get that this year.
Yeah, and boy, just horrible conditions to have to come in as the head coach, you know, in 2020, you know, in the middle of the pandemic and all that stuff. It was quite interesting. But anyway, so Adam Renshaw back as the head coach of the Siegel Stars here tonight. So Stephen Bobo, I was mentioning him just a little bit earlier. He's a sophomore, but he's got a lot of baseball promise, apparently. But he's a lefty, so you'll see him at quarterback, the sophomore beating out Mason Shavers, who is a senior. Shavers will move over and play wideout. Got Bailey and Zimmerman, them and Lovern. Those are your two tight ends. And your wideouts will be Bobo, Shavers, Wright, Ransom, Whitelow, and Cantrell for the Shelbyville Golden Eagles. So there you go. That is a look at your players to watch here. A little bit better, I guess.
Shelbyville's a scary team. You know, you play them, and it should be, you know, something like you're hoping Siegel will take advantage and beat them, but you just never know. They have good teams, you know.
Well, last year, Siegel beat them in a shootout. There were 98 points scored in that first game. I know you were recovering from knee replacement surgery during that. Rod and I went to Shelbyville and did that game. 98 points between the two teams. Siegel comes out of there with the win, and Shelbyville did not lose until the playoffs after that.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And so in 5A, they had a really good season last year. So this should be a really good contest. And also, I guess, just to make mention of the other game that is going on tonight over at MTSU, PCA and Eagleville are playing one another, and that is on the at Floyd Stadium at the MTSU campus. So I wonder if they've got radio problems and
no, I don't
media
think so.
issues there. Probably not. No. They've got room for everybody.
Maybe I should have covered that game. Maybe I should have gone over there.
I thought you were leaving a minute ago.
There was. I'm sure they had bottled water and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Well,
I doubt it really.
Probably not.
They probably had just got the field.
Yeah. But we'll obviously have game tomorrow night. We're going to head to Smyrna as Riverdale goes to Smyrna. John, from what we understand, we know about the new locker rooms and all kinds of things that they've got over at Smyrna. They've redone their press box a little bit too, so I'm kind of looking forward to that trip tomorrow.
Well, Matt Williams told me Saturday that he'd be glad to show us a tour if we get there earlier enough, and I said, you obviously know Brian's going to get there like early, so probably have plenty of time.
Well, both teams have made their way out onto the field. And me in the first game here did not even see who won the coin toss, so we'll find out. Okay, Siegel won the toss and deferred.
You didn't expect me to see, did
I
you?
thought maybe you could have seen
Well,
that.
I got to stand up first. I guess I need to stand up, don't I?
Well, I guess it's about that time. So Shelbyville getting ready to receive the kick here. That has been your Primetime Sports Countdown to Kickoff, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. And ready for the contest here now. Shelbyville out on the field. And the Stars have made their way out here as well. It's going to be Harrison Zolt, the senior, kicking here. And Bobo is one of the two deep men back.
Be good, set the tone here early, hold them. 3 and out would be great. Excuse me. Yeah, we're kicking though, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zolt lining it off here. We're about ready to go here. Outside of it's William Bobo. I believe Wright. Kick is in the air and we are underway. It is going to be taken by William Bobo. 15, 20, 25, and a thunderous hit right there at the 25-yard line. And that was Declan Black.
Well, he makes that hit, or he's got plenty of yardage, plenty of room to run. That was a tremendous shot. Probably kept a lot of yardage being accumulated there.
1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Looking forward to seeing their quarterback. I hear he is something special, especially on the baseball field, but he's got quite an arm. Just a sophomore. Doesn't show the arm this time as he hands off to Robert Bailey. And Bailey climbs to the 32-yard line, picks up 4 yards. Bailey, a 5'10", 170-pound junior. So it'll be 2nd down now, 2nd and 6, just underway here from Ken Nolan Stadium.
A big hole there, but it was cut off quickly.
Ball closest to the left hash. 3 wide left, now man in motion. That's the tight end, them. Play comes this way. Bailey cuts up the corner on the right side to the 35 and going to be pushed back and stood up right around the stick.
Yeah, it's going to be close. That was about 5 or 6 yards, and it is the 1st down.
Yeah, they are going to move the chain for the Golden Eagles from nearby Bedford County. Gold helmets. No logo or anything on those. White shirts, blue numbers, light blue, or royal blue, if you will. 1st and 10, Shaver rolls out left side, and the catch from Bobo, rather, is caught for a short gain. Make it about 3 yards, I think, 3 or 4. And it's 2nd down now. It's William Bobo and Wright stacked up here on the right side. That's the wide side of the field. And Stephen Bobo pulls it down, slings it out to Maddox Wright, who is wrapped up quickly. Maybe going to give a yard, but it's Andrew Varner, who was the first in there to make contact, and Mason Grisham also in on the play.
Yeah, Varner made the play, though. He penetrated and was able to slow him down enough to get some help.
Makes it a much more difficult 3rd and 5. Trips to the left. That's the wide side, and now Siegel is going to be drawn off.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's the right side of that defensive line. It's going to put the ball almost near the midfield stripe, and it's going to be a 1st down. So an automatic 1st down with that penalty. Well, John, those are things that happen early on in the season sometimes, and just a little over anxious there.
Yeah, and if it persists, that's when you really worry. But the first game, yeah, you're going to see some.
2 stacked around the numbers, far side. Bobo brings it down, going to keep it himself. Runs a little draw play up to the 45-yard line, maybe 46-yard line, actually, is where they spot him. So it'll be a 4-yard pickup. John, they're doing pretty good with their down and distance so far. Need a stop.
Yeah, I've got a little option there going on by almost looks like a veer at times.
8:40 to play here in the first, just underway, no score. Shelbyville and Siegel. Siegel won the toss, deferred. Bunch set, 3 receivers here to the right, 1 lone receiver to the far side. Pass is going to come here to the right. Wright has it, spins out of a tackle, going to be muscled down across the 40-yard line, and finally brought down there by Declan Black, but not before Maddox Wright has a huge gain and another 1st down. That's going to pick up about 8.
Yeah, they're mixing it up well, Brian, and we're missing some tackles here too early.
And John, these are not like down the field shots here they're taking either.
No.
1st and 10 at the Siegel 40-yard line. Under 8 minutes to play here in the first. Here's a run that's going to be stopped. Robert Bailey tries to go up the middle, and he is going to bang into several Siegel Star defensive linemen. Going to give him about 2, maybe 3. We'll see where the spot winds up. It'll be second down.
Siegel closed in a hurry there. That I think he tried to spin, and I think that was able to get Siegel there in time.
On the left hip of Stephen Bobo is Robert Bailey. Right is in motion from left to right, now lines up on the left side of that line, and a whistle and a flag somewhere. It is against the Stars. So another offsides penalty. Well, John, that's 10 on this drive right here.
Yep, and makes it very attainable now, 2nd and 2.
Under 7 minutes to play here in the first. No score. Opening drive of the game of the season. Bobo has Bailey to his right side. Handoff to Bailey. He's going to be tripped up. There's a flag as he dives over the 30-yard line. Pick up just a couple there. And this is going to be a hold against the Golden Eagles. So that'll back him up. Little minus yardage there for Shelbyville. Got the walking horse celebration going on. I'm surprised they play football during that time, you know.
Well, they used to close school. I don't know if they still do.
I don't know either. It's second down now, and with the penalty yardage, looks like about 14 yards. Ball from the left hash now, so the wide side is the right. Got William Bobo out here as a receiver at the numbers. Now running out here is Cantrell. Pass is going to be caught by William Bobo, slanting across the field, caught at the 31-yard line. That's a 12-yard pickup. It's Bobo to Bobo, and these are John brothers who have probably done that in the backyard at a time or two.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure they did. They know each other. They know what to expect from each one of them.
William Bobo is a senior, 5'11", 155. Younger brother Stephen Bobo, just a sophomore, but won the quarterback job over a senior. That says something. And it's Bailey, once again, trying to grind it out for a couple of yards here. It'll bring up enough for a first down, I think.
It's almost they use the short passing game to kind of set up that run.
Well, their longest pass was that 12-yarder, being backed up behind the chain.
Bailey's pretty tough to bring down.
Bailey gets it again, runs right side, 25. He's at the 20 now, at the 15, at the 10, and is going to be ridden out of bounds. And it's a touchdown saving tackle by Corey Jennifer.
That was a great move. He made a great move to the outside. No answer there for Siegel.
Well, it's first and goal here from the 8-yard line. Bobo to Bailey. Bailey slips, and it's going to cost him there a little bit. I think that was more of his own doing. Gets about a yard. No gain, rather. Loss of a yard. It's Braden Graves who was there, but I think it was more along the lines of a slippage than anything. Second and goal now. 3 wide left, 1 to the right side. Ball is here on the right hash. Bobo back under center now. Barking signals at the line. Back to Bailey. No, it's going to be a keep by Bobo, and he's going to easily make it into the end zone for an 8-yard scamper. And Stephen Bobo and the Golden Eagles draw first blood here.
Well, that's just really deceiving. I think they faked the Bailey, and they got in, and got this. Bobo just kept it. Keeper, quarterback keeper.
Shelbyville strikes first here, and I did just notice that the Golden Eagles fight song is the MTSU fight song. So it's the one time I hope we don't hear the MTSU fight song that much. Snap set, and the kick is up and away, and it is good. Kick is good, and your new score, it's Shelbyville 7, Siegel coming up to bat on State Farm Prep Sports.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's winnerstrophy@comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
Hey, it's Brian. I want to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. You know, in a world that's changing, replacing local with global, personal contact with a screen, and human expertise with AI, I'm happy that First National Bank of Middle Tennessee is here in Murfreesboro with real experts that will show up to get the job done. 2 locations on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, located at 803 North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, 615-895-2700. And we once again want to thank all our State Farm agents for another year of broadcasting high school sports.
Brian Barrett and John Dinkins here with you. First chance to see the Siegel Stars here coming up, John. And opening series, Shelbyville takes it right down the field, John. And like I said, last year this was a shootout. I don't know if you want to get into a shootout, but you definitely want to try to have some sustaining opening drive here if you're Siegel.
Yeah, it was a pretty impressive drive by Shelbyville. We helped them out a little bit with a couple of penalties, but otherwise, Bobo looked real good. So we're in for it. We're gonna have to put some points on the board, I think, tonight.
You can kind of see why he, even being a sophomore, beat out a senior, incoming senior to quarterback. He was very cool behind center tonight.
Well, he can run, he can throw. That's about all you need.
Yeah. He's got a pretty good arm from what I was able to see. And it's Belzeberger to kick. And here it is. It'll be returnable for the Stars from about the 2. 15 to the 20, and it's Hostetler to the 21-yard line, and that's where they'll begin their first offensive series of the season. John, I know it was a big accomplishment for Siegel to get into the playoffs last year, and as competitive as this region is and has always been, it's not going to be any less competitive this year, I don't think. So.
No, you're right, and some question marks for several teams.
Sure.
And maybe comes some of the ones in the bottom of the pack may move up a little bit this year.
Thornton, the junior quarterback, behind center. And the give is to Jennifer. Going to pick up, looks about like 3 yards. Corey Jennifer. And I may have had his name backwards, John, earlier on my sheet. It is Corey Jennifer, not Jennifer Corey. Makes a little more sense now. 2nd and 7. Whipping it out right side to Hostetler, but he's going to be wrapped up at the corner and going to lose a couple. Read pretty well there by Zion Bonner.
Yeah, he didn't have a chance. In fact, Lucky was able to catch the ball. May have been better off not catching it.
Well, I was just going to say, he certainly didn't need to touch it if he was not going to catch the ball, but your point is a great one. 3rd and 8. Looking across the middle of the field and incomplete. Thornton trying to connect with junior Drew Hostetler. And it falls incomplete, and it's 4th down. And, John, it looks like Siegel going to go 3 and out here in this opening series.
Yeah, that's exactly what you didn't want to do. And they're putting fairly deep in their own territory here.
Yeah, they didn't get the ball, 2 net yards with the loss, and because the ball was at the 20, at the 21-yard line. So going to be kicking from the 23. 3:41 to play here in the first, and it's 7-0 Shelbyville. They're about to get the ball back. Zolt to boom it. Just gets it off. Catch caught right at the midfield stripe. Going to be driven back just a little bit there is Stephen Bobo. He's doing it all. Well, that's kind of a gamble to have your quarterback as your returner too, but he's a one-man show so far.
Thought we were going to get some, at least he didn't get any yardage run back on that one, and that's a good thing, but they've got really good field position here to start the second series.
We're going to have a timeout here on the field. Shelbyville leads Siegel 7-0, and the Golden Eagles coming up once again on their second series when we come back on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door and hope you find the customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed Supply caters to all homeowners with a 1/4 acre to several acres, focusing on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
And yes, you can even get milk from the MTSU dairy at Las Casas Feed Supply, the best milk in town. Las Casas Feed on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes of Toots Restaurants, and as we celebrate our 39th year in business, we still are serving delicious food at a great price, and yes, the famous $6.99 lunch special.
It's the American way.
Please come get one today.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years. So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Hello, this is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Often when a man or woman finish pre-planning their funerals with me, I hear, "We should have done this 10 years ago." Or, "I thought about doing this years ago, but just never got around to it." Seems that we often put off the inevitable for ourselves. As one wise pastor put it, it's never too late to do what's right. Why not mark down on your calendar to call me to talk about your funeral needs at 615-893-2422. It's never too late.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Elk Point High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
It's 1st and 10, and here's Bailey. Bailey going to run it across midfield to the 45, to the 40, and now down to the 38-yard line. And a big run for Bailey after the timeout that goes 11 yards.
We got to find an answer to him.
Yeah, we haven't had that yet, have we? He is pretty good load back there. 1st and 10 at the 39 of Siegel. Bailey, kind of a delay draw, and he's going to be stood up first. Oh, I don't even have a 21, so. It's another thing we deal with this time of the year. Rosters that maybe don't have everybody on there. 2nd down and 8. Ball inside the 37-yard line of Siegel. Already leading 7-0. Dwindling moments here of the first. Pass from Bobo. It's going to be incomplete. Had LeBron Ransom open down there on the far sideline, John, but just kind of overthrew him that time.
Kind of threw a line drive instead of lobbing it up there, and didn't have time to get under it.
So we're looking at 3rd down now and 8. 3rd and 8. Need a nice stop here. Maybe a stop for a loss. Let's go with that. Bobo going to run under center this time. Now backs back out from the gun with Bailey on his left hip. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey comes here to the right side. He's going to be hit and stood up at that line of scrimmage. And a nice stop there by the Stars, led by Andrew Varner. Going to pick up 3, but it's going to be 4th down. And John, I think this is their first 4th down.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're going to go for it here too.
Kind of in a no man's land here, if you will. Ball just across the 35, between the 34 and 35 on the right hash. So the wide side is going to be to the left. Either side of the hashes and at the numbers for the 3 receivers there. Bobo passing to the right side to William Bobo, makes the catch, turns, spins, breaks free from one tackle, but not another one.
Well, that's going to be close to a first down.
It's at the 29 where they marked it. It is very close.
Siegel seems to think they're short, but
it is going to be a first down for the Golden Eagles. And
the mark was not favorable either.
Did not look like it. Coach Renshaw did not have a lot to say, but he did say something to that sideline judge. So 1st and 10 now. Ball from the left hash at the 29 of Siegel. Minute 16 to play. They are up 7-0. Pass right side. It's going to be at the shoe tops of Jay Whitelow, the sophomore, and incomplete.
Shelbyville's not afraid to throw it, are they? They sling it around.
I guess when you've got a gunslinger, you might as well use him.
That was pretty good coverage there by the Stars.
It'll be 2nd and 10 here coming out of the dead ball. One receiver just on the other side of the numbers to the left. Hashes and numbers here to the right. And it's Bailey who's going to be wrapped up, and he's going to be slung down for a big loss by big Jesse Beverly.
Boy, they brought up a bunch of Stars on that play. Just overwhelmed the offensive line, that one.
Jesse Beverly bringing the load. All 5'10", 194 pounds of him. 3rd down, and with the loss of a couple, 12 yards to go. 36 seconds here. And I don't see a play clock, so don't know how close, if they've got to run a play. I think they do. And they are. Stephen Bobo rolls out to the right, lofts it into the air and deep, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 12, now 4th and 12.
Had a man open. That's a tough play by a left-handed quarterback, though, having to throw against his body there.
Coming out to his right.
Yeah.
Well, on 4th and 12, they went for it earlier. It would take quite a poke with a kicker here, so I don't think that's really an option. Doesn't look like. 4th and 12. 12 yards for a first down, or Siegel's going to get the ball deep in their own territory here, probably to start the 2nd quarter. Here is Bobo rolling out to the right. Stops, plants. Catch is going to be made at the 20-yard line by William Bobo, but that's about a yard short of the first down. John, that's just one of those, I mean, it was a sideline throw, but if you had it to do over again, I don't know that he really saw where the first down marker needed to be.
Yeah, well, he should have known that before when he stepped in the huddle. He said, you've got to get to a certain spot. But good for Siegel.
And he was wide open. So that would have been another conversion there if he'd have gotten one more yard, but he did not. And Siegel rolls out here from the 21-yard line. Thornton. The give. And coming here is Albee to the near side.
I don't know about that. I don't know that he made a yard.
I don't think he did, John. 2nd and 10, so they just stretched him out to the sideline. Second down and 10 now. Junior Braylon Albee on the right hip of Thornton. Thornton brings it down, passes across the top to the 30-yard line, and it is going to be caught by Matthew Rice. And that's a first down for the Siegel Stars as we wrap up the first quarter of play. First bank first down of the season for Siegel, the largest independently owned Tennessee bank, First Bank. A break, will come back. Second quarter headed your way in just a second. It's 7-0 Shelbyville, and Siegel with the ball.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Are you tired of feeling like just another number with your insurance provider? At Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, Agent Rick Hall prides himself on offering personalized service that puts you first. Every client's needs are unique. From personal home and auto coverage to tailored business insurance, Rick Hall's got you covered. Rick Hall at Rayburn Insurance Agency in Smyrna, where you're more than just a policy number. You're a neighbor.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight brought to you by our State Farm agents, the law offices of John Day, Rick's Barbecue, Edward Jones, financial advisor Lee Colvin, and Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Condolences to Lee Colvin. He lost his father just a few days ago, who was also named Lee Colvin, so Ernie Lee Colvin. So condolences to our pal, Lee. And high school football season continues tomorrow. We'll be at Smyrna High School as the Bulldogs welcome in Riverdale. Riverdale and Smyrna will be tomorrow night's high school football State Farm game. Can't say game of the week, though. Our Friday game. Siegel moving left to right as we see it now. At the 32-yard line. Thornton with Albee at his left hip. Quick pass over left side to Kevin Inslee. Going to be a very short gain, if any. Looks like, well, maybe a half a yard, but we can't round up even on that half a yard. So 2nd and 10.
Haven't been able to get the running game going here, Brian.
Too wide here to the near side. One of those is Jackson Zeltner. Thornton looks this way. Ball batted into the air and tipped twice by Shelbyville players, but falling to the turf, thankfully. That would have been bad.
Yeah, that ball was thrown a little bit behind the receiver. It was cutting across the middle, and it was tipped by a Shelbyville player and almost intercepted.
TOA's Dr. Jordan out, strolling the sidelines. Always good to see him. 3rd down. Thornton with the pass. It's going to be brought down by Inslee, but he's maybe going to get just a couple of yards, and it's 4th down. And yards John, on the positive side, have been hard to come by here for the Siegel offense.
Say that again. Probably about 25 total.
7-0 your score. We're just underway here in the second. 11 minutes, or just under 11 minutes now as the clock continues to wind. And on fourth down, deep back is William Bobo. Boy, that was almost tipped.
Well, roughing the passer is going to happen.
Yep. That is definitely the case because there is a penalty marker back there where Zolt was kicking from.
I don't think that was an intentional go for. I think he kind of fell in. Another player on his team just kind of pushed him into him. But it's going to be roughing the punter. Break for Siegel.
That changes the complexity of things here for sure. John, it's almost like Siegel just needs a first, we got one first down. Let's string together a couple of first downs and see what can happen here. But right now it's been more like 2 steps forward and 3 steps back.
Sounds like a song.
They're going to replay this fourth down, though, because it was only the 5-yard penalty, which doesn't give them a first down.
Was what I saw was right.
Yeah, wasn't a personal foul. Clean kick this time. And the catch is made by William Bobo to the 35, to the 40, and up to about the 42-yard line.
About an 8-yard return on that one. Another flag.
Well, we got through a pretty penalty-free first quarter. You can't have 2 in a row.
I got the feeling this is on Shelbyville, but I may be wrong.
Personal foul. So the Golden Eagles going to be penalized 15 yards. And let's see how they attack this. Haven't marked the ball off yet, or marked the yardage off.
That came at the spot of the tackle.
Yeah.
So that had to happen over there on the sidelines.
Took it all the way back to the 26-yard line, so.
Speaking of tackles, Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, trust Jeff and Kyle Bowen to do the job right. They're located on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. Notice how I got that in there?
I like that.
Yeah.
Very nice. Mid-season form. Here's Bailey trying to run up the gut. And he's going to be wrapped up after picking up 4 yards. But it was sure enough of hard-earned 4 yards for the 5'10", 170-pound junior.
He looks bigger than 175
he does.
pounds, doesn't he?
Well, their roster was chiseled in stone, so you can barely read things on it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. For those who know, it was a JPEG. Who does that? 2nd and 6. Hard count. Now Bailey waits on a hole to open that doesn't open. Team tackle there by the Stars.
They've gone to the well one time too many on that one. Lost 2 on the play.
So 3rd and 9. Shelbyville leading here 7-0. They took the opening series, scored.
This is where we need to hold them right here. Got him in a passing situation.
You can get some pretty decent field position, John, if you can keep them from converting here too. 3rd and 9. Rolling out. Here's Bobo, slings it into the air and incomplete.
Well, he had his brother open on the field. Couldn't get it there.
And I'm not so sure that it wasn't intended for the big tight end there, 45. And he got kind of tripped up. Well defended there by the Stars. They had a double team on him.
This is a good thing here now. We get the ball back and going to get good field position, hopefully.
Drew Hostetter is back at the 30-yard line, hopefully to receive the punt here on 4th and 8. Oh, it dribbles through, and they're going to have to just fall on it back at the 5-yard line, make it the 4-yard line. Never had a chance.
Huge break there. We've got to get the ball in the end zone here.
Jackson then, the punter, couldn't come up with it. And now it's 1st and goal for the Siegel Stars. And they're in the John Day Legal Red Zone, just like that. The law offices of John Day, helping injured people for more than 30 years. JohnDayLegal.com. 1st and 10 now. It's not 1st and 10, it's 1st and goal from the 4. Thornton is going to have Jennifer on his left hip. Extra back blocking right side. Jennifer's going to turn it up the middle and cross over the plane. Touchdown. Siegel Stars.
Well,
maybe. No. Down at the 1. Thought I saw hands go in the air. Or is it? I could have sworn I saw hands go up in the air. Siegel celebrating as if that happened.
Yeah, they scored.
Okay. Thought so. There's a penalty. It's a face mask penalty against Shelbyville. That was the reason we get the late touchdown, because there was a flag. Couldn't see the flag. So the Stars with the Toots touchdown. First Toots touchdown of the year. Don't forget, they've got a $6.99 special every weekday. $6.99. Burger Day's my favorite. At Toots, good food and fun.
Grilled chicken wrap with hot sauce.
The holder is going to be Rimkus.
Bobbled it.
Oh, sure did. So no chance at a kick there. And the extra point attempt is no good. So your new score, Shelbyville 7. The Siegel Stars 6 on State Farm Prep Sports.
Power outages are unpredictable, but with Roscoe Brown's generator services, your peace of mind doesn't have to be. Whether it's storm season or an unexpected blackout, our generators ensure that your home stays powered. Installation, maintenance, or repair, our team's ready 24/7 to respond to your needs. With Roscoe Brown, you're not just getting a generator, you're securing a lifeline for those moments that you needed the most. Ensure your home is always powered. Your family's comfort is our commitment. RoscoeBrown.com.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
We welcome you back, and a score of interest after 1 quarter of play on the Jennings and Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. It is 7-0 PCA leading Eagleville. Here it's 7-6. Shelbyville leading the Siegel Stars. John, we took advantage of the break we got at least, so that's a huge help.
Yeah, would love to have gotten that extra point, but
yeah,
at least we're back in it. Showed some signs of life offensively.
Nice return to about the 25 from just outside of the end zone for William Bobo. And they'll start at the 25-yard line. 7-6 your score here. 8:39 to play here in the half. New windows here in the Siegel press box, and I have discovered that they're tinted as well. I've noticed in the light here tonight.
Oh, quit complaining.
I'm not complaining, but Bailey to the 30-yard line. But I just kept looking over in that corner, and I thought, man, it's really dark in that corner of the end zone. But it's not. It's just the tint.
And it's confirmed. It is. It is dark and it's tinted.
Well, I wasn't thinking about that.
Chad confirmed that for us.
Yeah. Second down and 5 to go after the 5-yard rumble.
I think there's a screen right here on this one too, I believe.
Bailey gets free right side, 35-40, 45. He's at the 50 and now in Siegel territory. Finally drugged down by Varner. That goes for 20 yards. Boy, he has been a thorn in the side.
Well, he broke that one open, and I tell you, he's got some jets too. Siegel fortunate to be able to catch up with him.
1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles of Shelbyville. And coming near side, Bobo on the keep. Turns it up between the hashes. Right in the center of the field, picks up 3 yards.
They're really a good combination because Bobo's quick enough and keeps the defense honest. They can't just focus solely on Bailey. They've got to worry about Bobo too.
And they've got some really tall receivers out there that can make some grabs.
He keeps doing that. Bobo's going to get a boo-boo.
Well.
Oh, well, it's early.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
struggling.
work on that
I'm
one.
struggling a little.
Here's Bailey, who tries to run up the middle, and he's going to muscle down to the 40-yard line, so pick up about 3 there. You know, the name Bobo is synonymous in Shelbyville, though.
Yes.
With all the walking horse stuff.
Oh, Rambo used to be a big name in Shelbyville, too. I don't know if it still is, but.
There was a Golden Eaglet, right? Sherry Rambo?
Sherry Rambo. Was a Beth Rambo.
3rd and 4 here. Stephen Bobo, the sophomore, looking at the sideline. 2 receivers to the right. Wright and Shavers. To the near side is senior Ransom. Now Bailey is going to line up on the right hip of Bobo, and a whistle and a timeout. Shelbyville on 3rd down and 4. We'll take it as well. We'll be right back. 7-6, Shelbyville leads Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades, and we do more than just filling prescriptions. If you have questions about medications, we can help.
If a particular medicine needs to be compounded, can you do that?
Absolutely. Compounding gives pharmacists like Chad Mills or Craig Buckner the ability to produce a unique dosage, preservative-free and sugar-free if needed.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro.
Visit millsfamilypharmacy.com.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you?
Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things.
No!
Have some for yourself.
Yes. No!
Get hot and ready slices and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back here to Siegel High School, Ken Nolan Stadium. Our first game of the season. We've had, tonight was the second Primetime Sports presented by Ideas Tees. Thanks to Clark Blair and Rod Edwards and Danny Brewer for taking care of that. Rod will join us tomorrow night. And John, great call, by the way, on deciding, it may be best just for the two of us to come do this game.
Yeah.
I don't know where we would have put a third person.
Oh, Rod, he put him on the sidelines, I guess.
But
he could get hurt, though. He's really old.
Well, that's true. That's true. But we'll be at Smyrna tomorrow night for Riverdale Smyrna.
I'm a little upset I don't have a computer to keep my stats.
I've got one for you.
TV's got a computer.
You've got your iPad. You're controlling it at least. I'll put your name on it just so you can have that one.
So, well, how expensive can they be? Really? Come on.
Well, you got to use it. I mean, I could get you one, but it's not just like a present.
Spend a little money, dude.
Well, do you have a purpose for it?
Okay, well, I guess your answer is you'd rather get rid of me than get me one. Okay.
I'd just rather have a purpose.
Put the stats in them.
Okay.
It'd take me an hour and a half to figure it out.
Here's Bobo running out right side, trying to get upfield down the sideline. Boy, some second and third effort. I don't know. It's going to get him all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, that should be enough. But there's a flag.
Well, we'll see if this helps or hurts in terms of the Siegel Stars. It's on the far sideline. Bobo just kind of ran up against the defender and then kept chugging and got a little bit of distance. It's holding against Shelbyville, so this is all going to come back anyway. John, sometimes those things happen when you're trying to spring your guy free, knowing you need just a couple of, just another 2 yards to convert,
Yeah, I've seen them too where it probably wasn't necessary, but they think it is, and that's a big difference. Good crowd out here tonight.
Yeah, it is. Thursday night crowd. We have 3 of these Thursday night deals.
We do?
Yep. Going to be a first down anyway.
Well, that really makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Yeah. It was 5-yard penalty, so.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, here we come to the near side is Bobo, and he's going to be hit and knocked down by Andrew Varner after a short gain. Pick up 3-4 yards, looks like, here to the near side. Well, one thing, John, this has definitely taken up a lot of time here. 6:50 to play or make that 5:50 to play in the half.
Yeah, it's been a slow, methodical drive.
7-6 Shelbyville with the lead. And stats at halftime are going to be really interesting. Siegel can't put together a drive before the end of the half. Here's Bailey. Bailey gets a few. And it's going to be third down and we'll see. Third and about 3.
That's 77 yards rushing for Bailey tonight.
Well, my point about Siegel's offensive yardage is they're not much because they got the ball inside the 5-yard line on the touchdown. It has been the Robert Bailey Show tonight, starring Stephen Bobo, the quarterback. I would say the ball has been in their hands 85% of the time. Bobo fakes the give to Bailey.
Nice tackle.
Boy, hit right in the gullet. And that is a great tackle there by Bryson Green, the junior, for the SARS. So 4th down and 2, and they converted a 4th down earlier in the half. So we'll see if they try the same thing, and they're not in field goal range. It would be close to a 40-yard field goal here, so.
Yeah, about 45.
So it's 4th down and 2 from the 27. 2 receivers either side.
Trying to pull them off there. Quick count.
Working from under center is Bobo. Now backs up and whistle, timeout. Shelbyville takes a timeout, couldn't draw them off. Under 4 minutes to go in the half. It's 7-6 Shelbyville leading Siegel on State Farm Prep Sports.
Hey, this is Dan with Music World and Drummers Den. Come in for your guitars, keyboards, drums. We have you covered. Lessons, we got that. Drums and every other instrument with strings or keys. Music World and Drummers Den. The one-stop shop where you have everything that you might need. Ukuleles, violins, things that they're not expecting to find just everywhere they go. Come see us at Music World and Drummers Den, 2762 South Church Street, right across from the golf course. Music World and Drummers Den.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-893-1417. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700, and I can save you time and money.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Well, it's 4th down here, 4th and 2. And the Shelbyville Golden Eagles here are deciding what they're going to do here. They called the timeout, tried to draw Siegel offsides. That didn't work. Say they're going to run a play here because the offense is back out there with Stephen Bobo. And they've got Bailey back there on his right hip. And now Bobo stops, plants, going to the right corner of the end zone, and it is going to be picked off or dropped by Siegel. It was picked off. And that was Kevin Inslee.
I think he knocked it down.
Just knocked it down.
Yeah, that was a smart play. Well,
so it was interception and touchback.
All right.
Okay.
I saw that ball laying on the ground.
Well, 1st and 10 at the 20, and a big defensive play by Kevin Inslee helps the Siegel Stars and keeps Shelbyville off the scoreboard. I meant to mention earlier, and I didn't, John Shelbyville is not coming in with their number 1 running back. His name is Rocky Chandler. And Chandler, by the way, is a senior, and in their scrimmage with Rockvale, I think it was last week, tore his ACL, so he's out for the season. He's an MTSU commitment. So Bailey is the star of the show now. Could you imagine what they could be with a 1-2 punch like that, huh? Not much doing here on 1st and 10 for the Stars.
Siegel
and that was Hostetter.
Siegel getting beat on the offensive line right now. Shelbyville has its way. They can, a lot of penetration there. Loss of 5 on the play.
3:36 to go here in the first half. 7-6 Shelbyville.
Ryan,
definitely going the wrong way.
There's a possibility we could have a score with negative yardage.
Well, that play doesn't help it, does it?
No.
Thornton hit as he passes, and it's tipped and falls to the turf. It was tipped high into the air by LeBron Ranson, and it kind of took it off its trajectory.
Thornton took a pretty good hit as he released it. It comes up limping a little bit.
3rd and long. I did hear from their radio folks that Rocky Chandler, did hear from Coach Derek Mason and said, you know, everything's just fine with that scholarship, so don't worry about that.
He'll come back as good as new. He's got a year to recover. He'll be ready for camp. We're close to it.
3rd down run, gains about a third of what they need, and it's 4th down 7 now at the 23-yard line, and that's going to bring Harrison Zolt out. to punt. I hate that we're giving them another 3 minutes here. Need a good kick here from the senior Zolt. The kick is away. It's off a pretty good one. It'll be taken at the 45 to the 50, and mashed down right about there is William Bobo. And so at midfield, John, they've had really good field position tonight too.
They have. In fact, to be honest, they've blown a couple of drives where they probably should have scored. Got to hold them one more time. Got 3 minutes to go.
We'll have your Ideas Tees halftime show coming up.
And I'll say one other thing. This defense has been on the field a long time.
Yeah, they have. They have not been spelled a lot by the Siegel offense this evening. Here's Bailey running right side, 45 to the 40. Going to be inside the 40, and a big pile driving to the 36-yard line. He just refused to go down. 14-yard run for Bailey.
Okay, well, Rocky's been well provided for by Bailey here. 91 yards rushing, 17 carries. He's been the workhorse.
Well, he's going to get several more touches here in this next 2.5 minutes, I would say.
What year is he, Brian?
He is a junior. Now a flag. On 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. It's a false start against Shelbyville, so that'll back him up 5.
I think Bailey kneeled down to tie his shoe, and that's what caused the penalty. Because they had already snapped it.
Well, that makes it 1st and 15 and takes the ball back to the 41 on the right hash. Stephen Bobo has Bailey on his left hip, 2 wide, near side, hashes and numbers. And Bailey sneaks free, had him tackled in the backfield, and he squirts all the way to the 36-yard line. So, John, that's a 5-yard play that should have been maybe 0.
Yeah, some missed tackles, Brian, and that's been part of Siegel's situation tonight.
Got those penalty yards back, and now it's 2nd and just a touch over 10 yards to go. Minute 40 to play in the half, 7-6. Shelbyville leading the Siegel Stars. Slings it out here near side, ball tipped into the air, and now coming down with it is William Bobo down the sideline, touchdown. Oh my goodness. He takes it in 36 yards after the ball was really tipped up into the air by Corey Jennifer, John.
Well, Bobo was lucky there because it was tipped, but it went right into the hands of him, and he scored easily.
13-6 now your new score. Shelbyville just tacks on another one with a chance now for the extra point. Kicker is Betzelberger. And the kick is good. With 1:24 to play in the half, it's Shelbyville 14, Siegel 6 on State Farm Prep Sports.
If someone asked, what's your more? Would you be surprised? Well, at First Bank, knowing your more is where we start. Whether it's seeing your kid's college graduation, seeing the world, or seeing the ocean from your patio, your more helps us see who you are. That's why First Bank offers you more time, more access to local lenders and leaders, more answers, and more products. So tell us, what's your more? First Bank. Bank local. Get more. Member FDIC.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, former running back at Upland High School, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back, and Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard update at the half. It's PCA leading Eagleville 7-0 in the opening game of the season for those two teams. 7-0 PCA over Eagleville on your Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home scoreboard. We'll be busy tomorrow night. We'll tell you the schedule and what we're broadcasting tomorrow night and the other games going on. Tonight's just kind of a teaser as the season gets underway in earnest tomorrow night with week 1. Kickoff after the Shelbyville score. Need something good to happen here, Stars. Maybe something here, 20, 25 to the 30, and out of bounds there at the 30-yard line for Berner. So 30, looks like about the 33 almost. Minute 21. What you don't want to do here, John, is a pick or anything like that.
Right. Got time, try to use the sideline some.
Should still have their stable of timeouts as well. And they've got all 3 left.
And what you don't want to do is give Shelbyville the ball back.
Thornton has Jennifer in the backfield with him. The give is to Jennifer. And Corey goes up the middle for about 3. And it's second down. And the clock running here, so it doesn't look like they're in a tremendous hurry. If something happens, it happens.
No huddle, however.
2 wide left. That's the wide side of the field. Ball is on the right hash. Thornton to the big tight end, Matthew Rice. And Rice gets maybe a yard there on the far side.
Couldn't cut the corner, couldn't get it to the corner.
So it's third down now with 33 seconds. 14-6 Shelbyville, and now there's going to be a flag on the play, and Shelbyville going to be penalized here.
I think they had a blitz called there.
On 3rd and 6, probably thinking that it's a passing play. So it'll be 3rd and a yard now as the ball is across the 40 to the 41-yard line. They probably have more positive penalty yardage than actual yardage. It has not been a first half with lots of numbers here for the Stars. 3rd and about a yard. Going to be the last play of the half, it looks like, and it's just going to be a straight draw to Jennifer and nothing doing there, and we're at halftime. Halftime here from Siegel High School, Ken Nolan Stadium. Your halftime score, Shelbyville leads the Siegel Stars 14-6. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports. Stay with us. When we come back, we've got stats, we've got all kinds of information headed your way, and maybe a little conversation with our State Farm agents as well. So stay with us. State Farm Prep Sports coverage continues from Siegel in just a moment.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans Heating and Air will do it all. Fans specializes in new homes, custom homes, or existing buildings. Give Fans Heating and Air a call today, 615-893-7930. Good luck to all of our schools and student athletes from Fans Heating and Air.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, JCPenney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, from oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Let's hear from customers of Dr. Automotive.
He does a good job. He lets you know what's going on and do it at a good price.
Danny does a lot in our community, so he's very involved and invested.
I recommend family, friends. Danny is spot on because he'll suggest what I need to do, and of course, I've never had an issue.
For quality care you can trust, visit Dr. Automotive in Smyrna. We've got the cure for your car.
Hi, this is Amanda at Animal City, inviting your family to come do business with my family. If you find yourself feeling stressed, come enjoy the benefits of fish in our Tranquil Aquatics department. Studies have proven that watching aquarium fish can reduce stress and lower blood pressure. We are proud and thankful to be celebrating our 33rd year in the Murfreesboro community. That's Animal City. We're at 919 Northwest Broad Street, right here in Murfreesboro. Please check out our Facebook page.
At Bud's Tire Pros, we sell all major brands of tires, and we invite you to stop by today for that next set of tires. Or maybe you need us to check out your vehicle before you head out of town. We offer everything from brakes to batteries, alignments, and more. No appointments necessary, just stop on by.
I'm Allison Mitchell with Bud's Tire Pros. We're located on East Main Street, exactly 3 miles from the town square, 1 mile past Rutherford Boulevard. Visit us online at budstirepros.tn.com.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee.
At First National Bank of Middle Tennessee, we show up and have been for 150 years. Let us show you how we do it. I'm John Dietrich, Senior Vice President, Commercial Lender at the Murfreesboro Gateway office. Let me have the honor of helping you and your family achieve its financial dreams. I am a lifelong resident of this community dedicated to making it better.
First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. We show up for you.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 401715.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Welcome back to Siegel High School. The Siegel Band getting ready to, or Shelbyville Band actually, I guess right now, getting ready to do their thing here. I want to thank you for joining us here this evening on State Farm Prep Sports, and it is time here for your Ideas Tees halftime show. Ideas Tees is the place here in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, specialty items, and more, and get officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise from Raider Tees. Blue Raider tees, polos, hats, you name it, they've got it. 910 Richley Road, just off Broad between Chewy's and Chili's. They can put your logo on just about anything now, so stop in and see how they can help you promote your favorite team, workplace, or organization. IdeasTees.com online. Ideas Tees, once again, bringing you the halftime report. And to the host of the award-winning halftime show, here's John.
Hi, Brian.
Hi, John.
I forgot. Oh, you just did the Ideas Tees.
I did.
Did the promo. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's time for our Rayburn Insurance Keys to the Game. Brought to you by Rayburn Insurance Agent Rick Hall. As a locally owned agency in Smyrna, they offer the personalized service you won't get from big out-of-state providers. For auto, home, life, and business insurance needs, talk to Rick Hall, providing competitive prices and local advice. And I guess the keys to the game is we're lucky we're where we're at. You look at the stats, and we were able to get the ball recovered on the 4-yard line and took it in for a score, but that's about the only offense we've been able to muster tonight. And Shelbyville has had 2 big scores, but I guess if you're looking at Siegel's point, the fumble recovery was huge in that as our key to the game. That's your first half recap brought to you by Craig's Tax Service. Well, we haven't done that yet, have we?
No, not just yet.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
It's not going to take long.
All right, here we go. Shelbyville got on the scoreboard first with an 8-yard run from Bobo to make it 7-0. But Siegel came back with 8:49 to go in the second quarter on this 4-yard run by Jennifer.
Extra back, blocking right side. Jennifer's going to turn it up the middle and cross over the plane. Touchdown, Siegel Stars.
And that's your first half recap. That's right. Brought to you by Craig's Tax Service. Tax laws can be very confusing. It makes sense to get help with your taxes. Craig's Tax Service specializes in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. Give them a call today at 615-890-2233. Craig's Tax Service is at 142 Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial. Mike Brandon and Brett Craig, along with Bruce Hall, salute all Rutherford County teams this season and look forward to a great second half in tonight's game. Let's take a look at our scoreboard, and Brian, if you give me an update on that PCA Eagleville game, please.
All right, we do have an update. 7-0 PCA over Eagleville at the half. And of course, we're at halftime here.
Eagleville offensively struggling as well. PCA with a 7-0 lead. Here it's 14-6. The Shelbyville Golden Eagles leading it by 8. Let's take a look at the stats now. I guess we could take a break, really, actually.
Yeah.
Then I could do the stats. We'll be right back. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back.
Pizza. Murfreesboro's favorite pizza is now hiring at all 3 local locations. That's right. We want you to join the Sir Pizza team. Stop in at our East Main, Veterans Parkway, or Memorial Boulevard locations and let us know how you'd like to join the Sir Pizza family. Also, we've made it even easier to order for carryout or delivery. Just head on over to sirpizzatn.com.
Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza again.
This is Lenny Farmer with Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home. Did you know that you can plan your funeral in advance without actually paying for your funeral in advance? In other words, if it's not a convenient time to pay for your funeral, you can still choose your funeral items and we'll file them away for later. Let's consider that together. You make the decisions for yourself, and when that financial window opens up, it becomes an easier decision. Call me at 615-893-2422 and let's plan together.
Keeping your home warm in the winter and cool in the summer all starts with the right insulation. Roscoe Brown and Carrier offer comprehensive insulation services that not only enhance your comfort, but also improve your energy efficiency, saving you money on your utility bills. With expert installation and advice, our team ensures that your home is perfectly insulated for every season. Turn to the experts at Roscoe Brown and Carrier. Your family's comfort is our family's legacy. RoscoeBrown.com.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. And if we're not able to help or aren't the right lawyer for you, we'll do the best to point you in the right direction. If you've been injured, call the Law Offices of John Day for a free consultation. And remember, there's no fee unless we win your case.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Football.
Time for our stats brought to you by, well, who are they brought to you by today, Brian?
Well, as
Fans Heating and Air.
Yep.
Winners Trophies.
Uh-huh.
And Josh Houston and Associates.
JHA Company.
Yes,
you got
that's
it.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure nothing had changed since, last time.
No changes there.
All right. For Shelbyville, first of all, we'll go over their stats for you. They had 115 yards total rushing in the first half. First half passing was 81 for a total of 196 yards, led by Robert Bailey's 96 yards on 18 carries. Bobo, 4 carries and 19 yards. Bobo was 8 of 12 for 81 yards, no interceptions. Siegel, 12 yards rushing, 13 passing for a total of 25. Although they're still in this game, very much so, only trailing 14-6. And Thornton was 4 of 7 for 13 yards. And that's a look at our stats. Again, brought to you by Jennings & Ayers Funeral Home Scoreboard, our scoreboard. And then also Jennings & Ayers, it's early. Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. I'll get it by week 12, something like that. All right, we will want to remind you that each Saturday morning it's our Prentice Awesome Heating and Air Coaches Corner, fueled by Donut Country and McDonald's of Murfreesboro. And we'll start with Riverdale at 9, Smyrna at 9:15, new time now. Blackman 9:30, Laverne at 9:45, Oakland at 10, Stewart's Creek at 10:15 a.m., Rockville 10:30 a.m., Siegel at 10:45, followed by Eagleville at 11. And then join us for MTCS Cougar Corner, presented by Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance at 11:15. And we have the schedule of times on our website at WGNSSports.com. Be sure to check it out there. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we're going to have a State Farm report. So, Jackson, be ready. We'll take a 2-minute break, and then our State Farm halftime report.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wommel. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto.
You've changed thousands of diapers, played hours of peekaboo and duck, duck, goose. You'd do anything to protect your kids. I'm State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and it's important to protect them with life insurance. I can make it easy and affordable for you to protect your family.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. What are some of the advantages that Carpets by Osborne has?
Being a family business and being locally owned and operated, we do free estimates. We have our own subcontractors that work for our business. We will come out, look at your floor covering. Throughout the whole process, you deal with an individual. You're not passed off to different contractors. We handle it from start to finish.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
Toots. This is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants, and I'm sitting here with my son, Jack.
My second favorite thing at Toots is the mozzarella cheese sticks.
The mozzarella cheese sticks.
I get them every time.
Thank you, Rutherford County, for 39 amazing years. So swing by one of our 4 Rutherford County locations for some good food and fun. Many things have changed, but one thing hasn't. Toots is still the place for good food and fun.
Good food and fun.
For more than 36 years, Wilson Bank & Trust has been proud to serve communities all across Tennessee. As an independent local bank, we provide banking products competitive with large banks, but delivered with personalized local service. Wilson Bank & Trust has been community-focused since 1987 and looks forward to many more. Discover the power of local community banking that truly makes a difference. Give us a call or come on by any of our local 30 locations or visit wilsonbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
It's time to get to know your good neighbor State Farm agent. We're here with Ron Reeves, and if you go to any high school games and events in Rutherford County, you probably have seen Ron around. You kind of get around all these games and support the high schoolers.
I do. I love high school sports, and every opportunity I get to sit on the front row and root on the local athletes, I consider it a privilege.
You had children come up through the Rutherford County school system. Your son played basketball, and I tell you what, he was fun to watch, but you were watching games even before that time, too.
Oh, absolutely. I've been watching games since Jarrell was a 6th grader over at John Pittard. My daughter, Jasmine, was a cheerleader, and my wife and I enjoyed going to the games, and after the kids graduated from high school, we've still made it must-watch sports here in Rutherford County.
What is it about high school sports you enjoy so much?
I love the purity of it all. There's no NIL. There's no transfer portal. The kids are out there for the love of the game. I think we've got a tremendous array of coaches here in the mid-state in Rutherford County, and I like to support the kids. I like to support the athletic programs and enjoy watching good competitive games every week.
We have gotten to know you just by being at games where you are. You get around more than we do, I think.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do enjoy the interaction with the coaches, with the kids, with you and with John. And it's been a pleasure to watch these kids grow up before our eyes and compete, go to college. Some have families now.
It's amazing as long as we have been at it to see. And just want to thank you for being a part of State Farm Prep Sports and doing as many games as we do. It takes airtime to do that and sponsors to do that. And I can't thank you enough for being a part of that. Tell us a little bit about your State Farm agency.
My agency is actually in Brentwood, Tennessee. It is outside of Rutherford County, but I believe that the students and the schools deserve the support of State Farm, and I'm trying to give back and support the local programs, the teams, the coaches, the players, the cheerleaders.
Well, your office may be in Brentwood, but Rutherford County's in your blood, so that helps a lot.
Absolutely. As a Rutherford County resident, I want to support the programs that are in my own backyard, and WGNS gives me an opportunity to do that.
Well, Ron, appreciate that very much. And thanks for always being a big supporter. Ron Reeves joining us on Get to Know Your State Farm Agent. Offices at 217 Jamestown Park Road, Suite 12 in Brentwood. The phone number 615-873-1700. 615-873-1700. And online at ronreevesinsurance.com. REEVES, ronreevesinsurance.com. More to come. Stay tuned on News Radio WGNS.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
At Dr. Automotive in Smyrna, we're committed to providing local car owners with top-notch auto repair services. With over 2 decades of experience, our ASC certified master technicians are experts in both foreign and domestic vehicles, ensuring accurate diagnosis and timely, cost-effective repairs. From oil changes to major engine and transmission repairs, we've got the cure for your car. Dr. Automotive, keeping your car running smoothly, mile after mile. Visit our website, smyrnaautorepair.com.
What makes Murfreesboro so vibrant? Is it regular coffee dates on Main Street? Checking in on neighbors to be sure everyone's safe? Or cheering on your favorite team? At Murfreesboro Medical Clinic, we believe it's all of these and more. The hometown medical group that genuinely cares. We deliver quality primary and specialty medical care in our community. And as the official medical group of the MTSU Athletics, we keep students and staff healthy too. Learn more at mmclinic.com or call 615-893-4480 today.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Shop your favorites at Dillard's, J.C. Penney, Rue 21, Hot Topic, and more. Grab a bite at Crab Fever, Sam's Sports Grill, Olive Garden, or Miller's Ale House. With more than 60 retailers, you're sure to find something that you'll love at Stones River Town Center. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for style tips, upcoming events, and sales information. Stones River Town Center, off Old Fort Parkway in Murfreesboro. Shopping centered on you. Online at shopstonesriver.com.
Mills Family Pharmacy has served Murfreesboro and surrounding communities for nearly 2 decades. From a simple prescription refill, an over-the-counter remedy, to a compounded prescription, Mills Family Pharmacy can help.
This is Chad Mills with Mills Family Pharmacy. Come on down and see us. We're located next to Toots South on South Church Street in Murfreesboro. We'd love to have you.
At Mills, we also offer a medication delivery service. Learn more by visiting us online at millsfamilypharmacy.com.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Football.
Our game tonight is brought to you by Animal City, Music World and Drummer's Den, Stones River Town Center, and Mills Family Pharmacy. Also, good neighbor State Farm Agent Andy Womack, located at 1535 West Northfield Boulevard, near the Ford dealer. That's State Farm Agent Andy Womack, 615-890-0850.
John, there were a few games that happened around the state tonight in several classifications, and here in Rutherford County we've got PCA and Eagleville. PCA's playing their home games over at the MTSU's Floyd Stadium, and it's 7-0 PCA over Eagleville. And a lot of people might have been sleeping on PCA a little bit, but John, PCA did get into the playoffs last year, even though it was their first year of varsity football, and they brought back a lot of those pieces, so they're giving Eagleville everything they want tonight.
That was a game that, in our picks, I mentioned that I'm not too sure. Eagleville's lost a couple of really good players on offense, and PCA brought everybody back. So,
and honestly, this game was one of those. And when you come out the first game of the season, John, I think it can be a little difficult to know because you've just been scrimmaging and beating up on each other, and when it's for real, it's just a whole different ball game, if you will. So we're going to find out tomorrow night. Riverdale Smyrna, that's always been a very interesting rivalry between those two.